রাষ্ট্রীয় অতিথি ভবন পদ্মায় সফররত মার্কিন প্রেসিডেন্টের জলবায়ু বিষয়ক বিশেষ দূত জন কেরির সঙ্গে পররাষ্ট্রমন্ত্রী এ কে আব্দুল মোমেনের বৈঠক শেষ হয়েছে। সেখানে এখন ব্রিফিং শুরু হবে। আমরা সরাসরি সেখানে চলে যাচ্ছি।
For the Leaders Summit on Climate Change in April 22nd and 23rd. He will be meeting Prime Minister soon. That's why he has very little time. By the by, I have few of my colleagues are here, my members of parliament, and my colleague, the Environment Minister Shahabuddin you just met, and also the chairman of the Foreign Relations Standing Committee, Farooq Khan, is here. The chairman of the Standing Committee of Climate Issues, Sabar Hussain Chaudhary, is here. We have my colleague, State Minister for Foreign Affairs, Shahriar Alam, there, and also fellows. The Global Adaptation Center fellow, Abul Kalam Azad, is here, and another guest here. So I'm so glad that all of they had some chance to talk to you. Now, what we discussed today, we discuss about acceleration of the implementation of NDCs so that global temperature rise stays within 1.5 degrees centigrade or beyond. Inform him varieties of programs that Bangladesh has undertaken, like Climate Change Trust Fund, National Solar Energy Roadmap, Bangladesh National Climate Action Plan, that we have created around 14,000 plus cyclone shelters, spending our own money of around $10 billion. Mujib Climate Prosperity Plan, program to have 11.5 million saplings, planetary emergency resolution, protecting and preserving the Sundarbans, a carbon sink. And we also solicited assistance in renewable energy. Regional Global Adaptation Center has been established in Bangladesh for the home-based climate adaptation initiatives. We would like to share this with others. We want US's partnership in that. We have involvement of thousands of volunteers in our climate disaster programs. We talk about their support with us. As CBS chair during upcoming COP26 in Glasgow, we hope to have a high-level side event on climate change, and we hope to have high-level participation from the US government, and also we would appreciate if they sponsor that high-level event. Senator Kerry is a doer, and his track record, wherever he touched, he has been a success story. Even in the Paris Agreement, it is because of his, boldness, we could achieve the Paris Agreement. And I know him for many, many years, and whichever he's touched, he is a success story. For example, where he was a Vietnam veteran, he has 3 triple hearts, you see, and after fighting in the war, when he came back, he wanted to stop the Vietnam War. He has been successful. He wanted to develop a relationship with Vietnam, the country which tortured him. He has been successful. He wanted to, the drug, he basically was successful. So whatever he takes as his mission, he's always a success story. Now we would hope that with John Kerry as the special envoy of President Biden, he will achieve at least the $100 billion climate fund each year from maybe next year. And I also talked to him that we are currently chair of B20 Finance Ministers Forum, and we would like to have some assistance in that forum. We talk about river erosion due to erratic climatic change and salinity due to global warming. Each year, thousands of our people are, uprooted from their homes. We have been trying to rehabilitate them. We look forward to US support to our efforts, as river erosion is not caused by us, but due to global warming. As CBF chair, we want US's support to create an office of special rapporteur for climate change at the UN. That Rohingyas are destroying this 1.1 million Rohingya. They're destroying our forest and as well as ecosystem. We hope that the U.S. Proactive initiative can help them for a safe and dignified return back to their country for a decent living. We discuss U.S.-Bangladesh climate collaboration in adaptation, in resilience, in mitigation, in renewable energy, waste management and technology transfer, and financing of climate change. So these are some of the major issues we discussed, and we both agreed that we will collaborate in partnership for achieving our goal for a better future for the people of future generations. Thank you very much, and I give the floor to His Excellency, the Special Envoy, Senator John Kerry. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you very much, Minister Momen, my friend of a number of years. I'm very, very happy to be here in Bangladesh, to be back in Bangladesh. I was here as secretary very briefly. But I'm honored to be here, and I bring you President Biden's greetings and congratulations on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of Bangladesh. It's an honor for me to be able to be here with the Foreign Minister, with Environment Minister Udin, with Climate Envoy Azad, and other Bangladeshi counterparts, and particularly with members of the Parliament. I'm grateful for your attendance here and for the lunch we just had. And Mr. Minister, I should have had you on the campaign trail with me wherever I went. It would have been the strongest introduction possible. I was tempted to say at the end of his comments, I accept the nomination, but I didn't. I wouldn't say that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here at the request of President Biden because the United States of America has returned under his leadership to the Paris Agreement, to the effort globally to do what we need to do to protect our countries, our citizens, and future generations. That's what this is about. No one country can solve the problem of the climate crisis. And today, no country doubts that there is a crisis. We have experienced the hottest day in human history this year, the hottest week, the hottest month, the hottest year. And that hottest year fits within, the hottest year in the last few years fits within the hottest decade. And the decade before that was the second hottest, and the decade before that was the third hottest. And we see the damages all across the world of choices that human beings are making. Damages from fires, floods, droughts, from ice melting and sea level rising, from food production interrupted, from the ability of people to live where they live. Migration is already happening because of climate change. So we know from the scientists that we must all take action. All. And I'm here because President Biden has called a summit of the major economies of the world, but also to ask stakeholder nations, vulnerable nations, to come and be heard in the early process walking up to Glasgow, so that we deal with adaptation and we deal with resilience and we deal with the challenge of helping to bring technology to places that don't have it but need it. We believe the United States can make a difference in that regard, and President Biden is determined that we will.